Now the DV Plus is the next example that we wanted to show on our interactive display. A lot of benefits to the DV Plus system, and we're showcasing a few of them here. So what we're doing is we're comparing it to the stock diverter valve and the DV Plus. They're both triggered simultaneously with this button here. The stock diverter valve, when the ECU triggers it, is going to open up completely, 100%, whether there's boost pressure to vent or not. The DV Plus, on the other hand, it's changing the way the stock diverter works. So it still uses the ECU signal, it still uses the factory solenoid, but it's been repurposed to actuate this valve by pilot operation. Now by that I mean that the solenoid does not move the valve itself, it controls the pressure behind the valve. So when the ECU tells that to turn on, it will only open if there's boost pressure that needs venting. So the benefits of that system there's quite a few. Now first of all, we're replacing the factory components or the factory valve components of the diverter, which are known to, in this case, this is the revision V off the VW. Those things will pop the diaphragms like there's no tomorrow when you boost the car up. The later revisions moved to a piston type. They were known to leak, they were known to stick, they had trouble closing after a gear shift when you run a lot of boost. So this system here, it makes the solenoid operation faster. It is at least twice as fast closing than the stock diverter valve and at least 20% faster opening. It is also better for throttle response because what happens here is the DV Plus can open and close progressively in response to how much boost pressure there is. So for example, let's say you're driving your car at the rally sprint, you're going around the corner, you're feathering the throttle. Every time the throttle goes slightly negative on one of these cars with an electronic diverter, it will open up completely. The stock valve will open up 100%. Even if you only just come off just a little bit, then you're back on, then you come off. So you're sort of getting this choppy boost delivery. The boost is going up and then it's back down, then it's up. The DV Plus, on the other hand, it will only open progressively. So at low boost, low RPM, if the ECU triggers it, it will only open a little bit. It basically only opens enough to prevent compressor surge, which is the ultimate objective of a diverter valve. But it doesn't do more than that. It doesn't just keep venting. So that's where you get your throttle response benefits. I'm really glad we put this thing together, and I'm hoping to use this at a lot more events because people love an interactive display, and once you get one person here playing with it, you can see the cogs ticking over when people are using it. You know, everything makes so much more sense when you can show it in this way.